back to the Casually Hardcore Podcast, Episode 8 of Season 2.
All right.
I'm Nick.
I'm Connor.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Eric. It's nice to have you all back here with us today.
And welcome back to another beautiful episode. Today we are actually going to cover AAA games. Last episode
Only
we
the
had
top
Mike
tier.
on the studio. Mike's over there doing the editing this time around, helping us out. But we had story time with Michael.
Thank you, Mike. Couldn't do it without you.
That's why we're dubbing the episode before. God, Eric, you're just too much to handle, man.
Should I take it up a notch? Maybe bring it down.
We're going to escalate this real quick.
This is going on a college radio station, dude.
So welcome back. We're going to talk about AAA games today,
Only the
especially
very
with
best.
Eric and his input. We actually haven't had you on the show for a couple episodes, man. How you been?
Oh, you know, I've been around.
Oh my god.
I've been doing some things.
What happened to you? What, you missed a week.
No, last week I had a big project I was working on that I had to miss for. I totally didn't forget. No, just some papers and stuff.
Gotcha. Well, I guess we can start off with the fact that we are doing AAA games today. We are deep in the heart of November, right around Black Friday, and a lot of games are coming out.
I mean, already there's a lot that's looking really, really good. I know I'm still buried neck deep in Shadow of War and Destiny 2.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because then you had Assassin's Creed Origins that launched that we're doing. Alan is currently doing artwork on. Then you guys will see that here shortly. It's fantastic. Call of Duty just launched last week. Star Wars Battlefront launches next week. However, we do have early access to it, so stay tuned to our accounts for media and that. I just played a little bit this afternoon. The campaign is phenomenal, from all I can say without any spoilers. And then I'm trying to think. Super Mario Odyssey just came out as well. I don't really think there's many other.
You're forgetting a big one.
What?
You really forget? Sega's mascot, dude.
Oh, Sonic Forces.
It's so forgettable.
like most of Sonic Team's games, right?
And our site is now crashed from all the Sonic fans. Thanks, Alan.
What do you mean?
Sonic Mania was a good game though. But the sad part is that Sonic Forces is made by the actual Sega team, and apparently it's getting throttled with reviews right now, 5s and 6s, and Sonic Mania is made by a mod dev team and got 9s and 10s.
It's a completely average game. It's not a good game.
Have you played it?
No, I'm not gonna touch it, dude.
Why?
I've seen reviews. That's all I need to see.
So?
I don't want to play it.
Get your hands on, man.
I don't want to play another Sonic game.
Why not? Generations was really, really good.
Nah, I'd rather play a 2D Sonic game.
What are you talking about? The best is obviously Sonic and the Black Knight.
The best is Sonic 06, hands down.
Oh, perfection.
I mean,
So good.
It's so good, it's bad, right? Or is it the other way around?
Wait,
It's so bad, it's good.
Which is the Sonic game where it literally starts you off with an NPC saying, "Hey, basically, hey, don't mind if the game is broken. Stuff happens." There's one of them.
What?
Game Grumps played it.
Oh, was it the newest one?
No. It was an old one. I think it was pre-06.
I mean, but pre-06 is when they were okay at that point.
No,
right?
this one's... All right, typing into the old Google device, Broken Sonic
It was
game.
even worse than 06?
That AAA Sonics are just not. They haven't translated very well at all.
I don't think it's fair to call them AAA.
I mean, they have the production values typically. Sonic
Really?
Forces definitely has the budget behind it. Have you seen the cutscenes for it and the gameplay? It looks
Sonic
phenomenal.
Forces is honestly just a...
I think you're part of the problem, Alan.
Oh, no, I mean, I am part of the problem.
you're gonna
I'm a
trash it.
negative man, but it's okay, because I want Sonic to do better than just average. All right? I want it to be like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, but Mario Odyssey is phenomenal, and it's overshadowing other games like Lucky's Tale for Xbox that launched the exclusive. That thing is getting super undershadowed.
Well, I mean,
But-
it's a market, and it's a business.
Yeah, but it's only $30, and it's a phenomenal game for it. It's got better reviews. It's got better reviews than Sonic. Super Lucky's Tale is apparently doing better than
Oh, I
Sonic is
think
right
it
now.
was the Sonic game I'm thinking of. I think it was Sonic DX, perhaps.
What is that?
Sonic Adventures DX?
I think.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Honestly, I'm not a Sonic guy.
I am not a Sonic.
If you
I
want
haven't
to,
really played any Sonic games ever.
The only game I played is Sonic Adventure.
I played Sonic Adventures. I played the original, and then the Knuckles, the third one, like for the Genesis.
Yeah.
Maybe on like a 64 or something like that.
Why would you play
Why
on
would you-
64?
I don't remember, dude. I was in like a random cafe, like
Is that when the Dreamcast was still out, so they didn't have Sonic
maybe it
games?
was a Dreamcast. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Sega's kind of forgetful, to be honest, which is unfortunate to say.
Yep, it was Sonic Adventures DX.
Gotcha.
Director's cut.
Well, with the big with the big launch of games out right now, I know Eric just said he has Shadow of War and Destiny too. I personally have Call of Duty. I'm going to have Battlefront 2, and then obviously with Black Friday, we'll touch on that, what I'm picking up. But Alan, Connor, what games do you guys currently have or are going to have? I think you might just got Destiny 2 on the PC, right?
You can't just say you have to say the name. You can't.
Connor O'Brien.
Whoa there. You doxing him?
Whoa, bro, why don't you just give away my social security number while you're at it, too?
555-225522.
That's too many numbers, bro.
Close, but no cigar.
Right, wrong.
All right, so right now, basically, the games I'm playing is Destiny 2 and Call of Duty. Really want to pick up the new Battlefront soon.
That'll be exciting. Alan, what about you, man?
I'm going to wait till after Thanksgiving so I can get a computer to actually play games.
Right.
But I'm thinking maybe Call of Duty because that looks pretty good.
It
Oh,
is.
me and you can play together.
Early impressions on it, man. It's really good. If you saw an article that just released, it's the #1 Call of Duty retention rate on Steam in the past 4 years. And it's not only made double of what Infinite Warfare sales numbers was, it is now the
I
best.
wonder why.
That's not a lot.
It's a lot of money. Infinite Warfare surprisingly sold a lot of copies.
Well,
Really?
That was mainly just for the
Modern Warfare
yeah.
Remastered, but to the point, the game's also critically acclaimed. It's now the best-selling Call of Duty of this generation
Oh, you
in
mean
terms
the
of
new
like
one?
shooter. Yeah, the new one. No, not Infinite Warfare. Hey, Infinite Warfare's multiplayer was terrible, but its campaign was phenomenal.
I never played it.
It was so good.
I don't really play
I honestly
campaigns.
put it as one of my top favorite Call of Duty campaigns up there.
Didn't they like hire Jon Snow or something like that?
Yeah, they had
Jon Snow.
They had Jon Snow.
I know nothing.
You know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
about Call of Duty. No, honestly, the campaign was really good. It was very underrated, but the multiplayer was so bad it just overshadowed it, and it was just kind of unfortunate on that front. But a lot of DLCs coming out now too. Injustice 2, Alan, is coming out with Fighter Pack 3 this Friday.
Oh yeah, Hellboy.
Well, that just came out.
Did it?
Yeah, he was in Pack 2. This is Pack 3. None of the characters have been announced yet. Friday, this upcoming Friday, is when they're going to announce it. And apparently, the leak is, or the rumor is from Ed Boon, is it's going to be a fan favorite character never before seen in any DC fighting game ever.
I don't know.
Beast Boy? Is it Beast Boy? Everybody wants Beast Boy.
It could be Beast Boy.
You know, I didn't realize Hellboy was DC. I thought he was kind of third party,
Well, he's third party, but he has appeared in DC Comics before.
like Spawn.
Kind of like, yeah, he did like some spin-off series. So, but I mean, I don't.
You know, and kind of going off that real quick, I love Injustice 2. It was probably one of my favorite, like, 2D fighters that I've ever played. I'm not that big into 2D fighters, but I have seriously considered getting a lot of those DLC characters simply because the game is that good.
See, if you haven't gotten it now, Black Friday, I'm gonna do some plugins here because of the Best Buy Black Friday ad dropped today. Injustice 2 is only $20 on Black Friday,
What about online though?
That is a steal.
and every deal is online as well. So you can literally not even leave the comfort of your home to shop and go there instead of going into the store. Or you can go and be a freak and go shop and beat the deals out and say,
don't know about
haha, I
that.
beat you and you didn't get the item that I have.
I might die though. So
And then on the also DLC, Rainbow Six Siege also launched their final season for Year 2 content, and they announced that Year 3 content is going to be coming too. So that means another year of operators. And I'm kind of surprised because Ubisoft plans things out, and typically their games flop, or they just don't do it because everybody forgets their games. And Rainbow Six Siege is an outlier because everybody forgot the game at launch, and then came and played it, and then Ubisoft came back and added DLC to it. So it's interesting to see the backtracking from both Ubisoft and the community back and forth. So
because it's not a bad game.
it's a great game. And if honestly, if they can keep supporting it the rest of this generation, I don't see why they don't keep releasing operators. I know they had a statement saying that they wanted to do 50 operators at one point.
They're getting close then.
They're getting a lot because the base game had like 30,
Yeah.
and they've added another 16 operators. So probably
Yep.
another 24. Yeah, this next season will probably be at 50. So I mean, but still, that's a lot of operators, a lot of maps, a lot of content, and it's worth it. I mean, it was a ton of fun. I was really bummed. I didn't know that they had a Halloween event. I didn't even get to cover it. I didn't know they did it.
You literally asked me like to do. Hey, you gonna play the Rainbow Six Halloween event?
Well,
Hey, you gonna do the Rainbow Six Halloween?
I
I think
forgot.
you did that like 5
I
times.
think I forgot. Well, they had Spooky Ash. So
They did?
Yeah, they had like operators with like spooky characters. They gave Buck the New Laredo's Buck is the Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Canadian with the shotgun.
They gave him a Freddy Voorhees met.
That is a Jason Voorhees,
Jason.
not a Freddy Voorhees.
Oh my god.
It's a combination of the two.
That
But,
would be terrifying.
But yeah, so this
He's
whole
unkillable, dude.
He already is unkillable.
I mean,
Not, well, I mean, Buck is already kind of OP, but they nerfed him. But I mean, to each their own, you know. Take your point on it. But a lot of DLCs come out, a lot of games have come out. The next big title I think to drop is actually from Nintendo, surprisingly enough, with the Xenoblade 2.
Oh.
That's another big game. It's not based off X, and X was terrible. It's actually based off the really good the first one, the Wii.
I know absolutely nothing about Xenoblade. All I know is that it seems to have a cult following.
It does.
All I know is that the sword turns into a girl. That is literally it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, your sword turns into a female?
Yeah. It's the weirdest
The next
thing.
waifu for Alan, I know.
What do you mean?
Waifu?
Also,
Waifu.
Waifu, sorry.
So there's grills in this game, huh?
There's a grill.
I was watching the Nintendo stream when they announced it, and Twitch chat was just going off.
Oh, of course they are.
Well, of course, it's such a huge following.
I do have a question for you guys regarding Nintendos and big titles. Have any of you guys, because I've been I'll admit, I'm kind of out of the loop right now. I've been working on some stuff with, shameless plug, my book. Been working on some stuff with that, so I'm a little bit out of the news loop.
He's got a physical version of it, by the way.
Yeah, it's coming out soon, but that's...
Do I get a free copy?
No. You must support me. Give me money.
Buy digital and buy physical. Support the Casually Hardcore podcast book scene.
Anyway, have any of you guys heard anything more on the new Metroid game?
Prime 4.
Yeah.
I have not.
Nothing. The only thing that's been announced so far was when the NeoGAF crash happened, one of the insiders that left the forums said that is going to be a direct continuation of Corruption where it left off, and you're going to be able to play as a different character from one of the... If everybody played Metroid Prime Hunters or heard of that game?
Nope.
Some of the characters in that will be optional playable on that as well. But again, it's rumors on a forums, but the guy's very credible, so... who knows on that point.
Just curious.
Nintendo's been very, very adamant on only discussing the games that are releasing this year because their lineup is so strong. I know that ARMS is getting DLC this winter.
Skyrim.
ARMS is dead though, for the most.
Did
Like
it die?
the competitive scene at least.
Well, why did it die?
It's not fun to watch.
Really?
No.
I feel like ARMS is just a game that they plugged in too early or they didn't support enough. And they had so many fighters that were
I mean,
exclusive
it's
to-
really, really fun to play. I'll give them that, but it's not fun to watch.
So you think it's another IP, it's a one and done for them? Or do you think
Well,
they
but
could-
Nintendo's never really been that really big competitive powerhouse. They've never really had that team except for Smash.
One, and then they hate it.
I mean, they have Splatoon.
Splatoon is not fun to
it's
watch
not-
competitively, though, is it?
There's competitive scenes for it.
Yeah, but
I know,
it's-
but
I just
I don't find it interesting.
Whenever I watch a competitive shooter, just me personally, I either like Rainbow Six, where it's tactical, it's very tactical, or I like just super twitchy, just
Run and gun?
Run and gun.
Yeah, here it comes. I'm with Rainbow Six and Overwatch, of course.
Overwatch is a ton of fun to watch.
I like.
We almost got through last episode without mentioning Overwatch.
I wasn't
I
here.
did
You
it as
still
a joke. I did it as a joke.
My legacy lives on.
We will always mention Overwatch as long as somebody in this podcast is here, because eventually, if we do it enough times, we'll get a sponsorship plug-in.
I really doubt that, but okay.
Wait.
It's a
All right,
dream,
so
Alan.
Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, StarCraft, Blizzard. Are you listening?
Oh, StarCraft just went free to play.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, they just announced it.
I'm picking that up.
Well, BlizzCon just came out. That's another thing to talk about. BlizzCon just wrapped up. And another cool thing, Overwatch announced a brand new hero.
Yep.
Yep, a Talon healer.
The Talon Healer, which is a combination of characters, but looks like she's from Battleborn, but to each their own. That's just my personal taste. But Blizz World looks amazing.
The map, yeah,
The
that
map.
looks
You
gorgeous.
seen that, Eric? Blizzard World is a map where they have all their IPs
Have
from
you
Blizzard.
not kept up with Overwatch?
I've
news?
been busy.
And then on top of that, they're adding crossover skins with characters in Overwatch with characters from others. You have like Diablo skins are in there, Hearthstone characters are in there, World of Warcraft characters are in there.
Pardon me, I have some grinding to go do.
But the best part is, it's not an event. It's there forever.
The skins are not for an event; they're just for the normal.
They
loot
finally
boxes.
added in DLC for the game that's just there. So
Something better to entice the gamers.
it's enticing you.
Honestly, a lot of the Overwatch scene was sort of dying for a lot of different reasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, I
people.
can feel that.
So they need something to kind of bring it back.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing: their DLC is so spread out.
I mean, I was getting tired of Overwatch too. Like,
Well, because they just don't have enough content at all.
I mean,
And
also like the last two heroes were kind of.
garbage.
I mean, they weren't garbage; they were just underwhelming.
The sister
Well,
fister.
Doomfist was cool. Doomfist was cool. I like Doomfist.
Doomfist is hardly picked. because he's garbage.
He's hard to figure out.
No, he literally has the worst win rate out of all the heroes.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, because Doomfist is so reliant on one move that if you do not have that one move, and if you do not get that one move off, and you do not hit that one move exactly the right way,
You die.
You die. He is... Like, I tried playing him because I went into it thinking, oh, he's going to be like an attack Reinhardt. You know, he's going to charge it, he's going to deal some damage, mess up the backfield a little bit, and it's just like he rushes in and dies.
He's like Genji, but worse.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I feel like Blizzard creatively is in a lull right now because they also announced that this past year they made $2.6 billion on microtransactions across all of their games. 2.6 billion, not million, billion. But Diablo 3 hasn't had an expansion since the Necromancer when they came out 3 years after the game. They keep having these like seasons. So,
in fairness to Diablo 3, though, that one is way more storyline based than most of their other games.
World of Warcraft is heavily storyline based.
Well, but Warcraft is storyline based. World of Warcraft, I feel, it is designed as an online game. It is designed to have a lot of small quests and a few really, really big quests. At least there is a storyline to each expansion, but in my opinion, when I started playing it, it was overshadowed by all of the small things you could do. And unless you really looked for it, the main storyline could easily be pushed to the side.
Can people still play Warcraft or World of Warcraft?
They still have 10 million subs. They just announced a brand new expansion. They go full out their expansions now. I haven't been into the MMO scene in terms of World of Warcraft. Never got into it.
I never really got into that.
RuneScape was my jam.
I got into World of Warcraft like middle school, early high school.
Yeah.
Before I really got into video games. And it was really, really fun for a little while. And I picked it up for a little bit when they had like that free trial, like get to level 20.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And I did that, and it was a lot of fun. But it was one of those things where it is the quintessential, the classic MMO. And so, you know, the grindiness of it can
be waning.
Yes. Well, because it kind of invented it.
Let's move on to another section here, as we kind of just touched on DLC for AAA games and major titles versus new releases. What is kind of keeping your attention? Do you think these new games that you're buying are going to take over, or do you think the DLC from the previous games are going to keep you around?
I'm going to say with Destiny 2, I am really looking forward to the DLC, because what happened with the last game, as we have discussed multiple times, is I played the first game, got through the storyline, and was like, well, now what? And then the DLC came about, and it almost redid the game, and it made it really good, and there were a bunch more raids, and stuff moved so much better. And so now that I'm really into Destiny 2, and I have like people I can play with consistently, I'm really looking forward to that DLC.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, Destiny is such a social game. I mean, people can say it's a pseudo MMO. I personally think it uses it as a cover-up. I really don't. Besides the social hub that even Call of Duty uses now, I mean, you really don't have those big matches anymore. But to your point, as long as they keep doing DLC in the waning months of the year, it keeps players keep coming back around. But Alan, Connor, about you guys? Is DLC from previous games you own that are coming out going to keep you around, or are you going to go straight into the next games for this year?
Why buy DLC when you can buy a new game?
Well, if you like
DLC is way cheaper.
Sometimes DLC is cheaper.
I heard Destiny 2's DLC is really massively hyped right now, so I'll be looking into that.
That's why you gotta wait.
But here's my thing on the DLC though. They're doing the exact same plan as last time, and the DLC, the two little micro DLCs that dropped, weren't very large. Do you think it's really worth that $20 price tag, or are they going right away with the Taken King expansion? And if they have that quick of a turnaround, how much content was left off the table in terms of the base game? Because the game came out in September, and we're already having a small DLC expansion, term loosely.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get like the DLC straight off the bat. I don't think I'll probably buy DLC really ever again. I was just wondering, like, I wonder how Destiny 2, exactly like how you said, how are they gonna play with it? Because I mean, I've heard some interesting topics that people brought up that could be in the DLC, like gonna be messing with time. They're gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff. Yeah,
they're messing with time.
Their expansions for like the Taken King and the Wolf one at the end really changed the world.
Iron Banner.
the Iron Banner DLC really changed it up. However, though, those came out a year after each other.
Yeah.
So if Destiny was to go down that route, like every year is a major expansion, they had like these free seasons because they already have microtransactions in this game, which is already scummy enough. But
Yeah.
we can talk about that. That's
Why can't they just go the Overwatch route, right?
Why can't every game now that's doing free DLC go a cosmetic route? Because at the end of the day, I get free heroes. You know, don't get me wrong, the Overwatch scheme of free DLC, they really have, I guess, made a ton of money off these holiday events. That's why I'm assuming they keep cranking those out more than they do free updates. Because last year we got 4 heroes and 3 maps, right? Four or 5 maps.
Yeah, that's basically every
That's
year,
really
though.
it. And then so far this year we've only gotten 2 heroes and 1 map. No, 1 hero and 1 map. We have one come out in the winter, right? We only had 2 heroes this year.
We had Orisa.
We got Orisa, Doomfist, and then this one chick.
Yeah.
So 3 heroes versus 4 the year prior. So, I mean, depends on what you say, but I mean, it's free is free. You really can't, don't bite the hand that feeds you. But
But here's the thing.
It's free.
We're feeding Blizzard.
that is true.
I'm not buying skins. I get everything
You
for
can't.
free.
You can't buy skins.
You
have to
can
I know,
buy the
I'm not
chance
buying
to
them.
get a
You
skin.
buy the chance to get the skins.
I don't.
And that's
It's like CS:GO.
that is the
Right.
and that is
CSGO's dying.
Without the
actually.
corruption.
CS:GO has basically been dead.
So it's good to see. Well, PUBG's killed it. PUBG is taking over everything on Steam currently right now. But let's move on to the next segment, Black Friday, with all the ads leaking right now. Target leaked theirs a couple days ago. Best Buy leaked, quote unquote, or could, you don't know. Insider
It's
leaks.
a PR move,
I
my
have
dude.
no idea. I can't confirm or deny if that's real or not.
Okay.
So I don't know.
You're the man now. Of course you can.
I don't know. I can't comment either way on that. I just know.
Sold out and become the man.
Yeah, it just was leaked.
Okay, it was leaked. It was leaked.
It was leaked today. But on that point, a lot of games are going off really cheap. So a lot of games from last year are discounted to $9.99 to
Yes.
$15.99. So is there any games?
wait.
Is there any games in particular from last year that are AAA big budget titles that you're gonna look at picking up this year that you missed out on last year?
I'm going to have to go look because
Probably nothing.
Nothing.
yeah, maybe near.
Nier. Well, Nier's $20 at Best Buy. Plug in. And Sonic Forces is also $20 at Best Buy.
That's not worth it.
The game just launched like a week ago and it's already getting Black Friday deals in 2 weeks. Isn't that kind of ironic?
Yo,
No.
Is Mario Odyssey getting
No.
deals?
No. You get a free coin if you buy it.
That's what do you
Collectible
mean?
coin.
I don't want a collectible coin though. I want a
I
deal.
want my deal. I want my money's back. But actually, they are launching. Nintendo is 2 Zelda themes, so they're redoing Breath of the Wild, an expansion, Explorers of Adventures set.
Oh, yeah.
Where it comes with a premium guide, the entire season pass, and the game for $60. And they're launching a 2DS, not the clamshell one, but the original, Awakening style like NES version with the games installed on it already for $70.
Wait. What?
Yeah, so this $70 2DS has the color scheme of the original Link, and it's going to have every NES, SNES Link game downloaded onto it already for only $70.
I need to leave.
So that's going to be in limited quantities, though.
What do you mean? I need that game.
Limited quantities.
I can't-
Also another marketing scheme here.
It is going to be in limited quantities.
Yeah,
we can't
bullshit.
confirm or deny how many units of stock we're going to get per store on .com. I don't know the actual details. It's above my pay grade. But that's actually launching at every store for Black Friday that's holding games. So, but I know GameStops will launch here shortly, too, and they typically do very good deals with buy two, get one. Or
Oh yeah,
that.
because
So
GameStop's known for their deals.
their Black Friday stuff is pretty interesting. Like, I'm looking into the game Agents of Mayhem from the people that made the Saint Row series, Volition.
Mayhem.
I want to get that game because apparently it's pretty subpar, but it has Saints Row in it, so I want to play it. So that's my probably AAA game that I'm going to buy from that, just because I wanted to play it out and check it out. But Eric, what about you? Any AAA games on Black Friday?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna wait for Call of Duty.
Oh,
Grab that one.
$40 at Best Buy
Yeah, because
Right now?
for Black Friday.
the shooter I'm gonna go for next is gonna be Battlefront.
Right.
So that's definitely going to be the one that's going to be the biggest one I'm going for, because I already have, like I said, Destiny and Shadow of War, which are amazing.
Right.
Might grab Origins.
I'm looking to get that too. My Xbox One X comes in tomorrow. Apparently the upgrades for that on Assassin's Creed is phenomenal. My boss got it for her husband, and they were playing it the day before, and they're saying the visual upgrade is ridiculous. Like, you can't see it. Like, the YouTube videos don't do it justice. So I'm excited for that. Honestly, I can't wait.
Yeah, those would be the two I'm most interested in. Possibly. Wait. No, I don't think it'll be out yet. Far Cry 5?
Far Cry 5 comes out next year alongside Dragon Ball Z Fighters, which is going to be awesome. Red Dead Redemption 2, which is going to be awesome, and a couple other games that are launching on that lineup too. I know Bandai Namco is going to announce some stuff. The Sony Experience comes out in December, which we'll cover as well. But on that note, we're kind of getting close to the time here. The last section, as always, bringing it back home. Cheap games for college gamers. We already mentioned a bunch of Black Friday stuff coming up. However, deals going on right now with AAA. Battlefront 1 is only $5 for the Ultimate Edition. And it's
still not worth it.
I think it's worth it.
I mean,
No, it's absolutely
$5
It's
for
absolutely worth it.
Jesus.
original game and all the DLC for $5.
ooh, all the DLC.
All the DLC.
And so the base game and all the DLC for $5.
I know, but who's gonna play that game?
It's true.
Yeah, but when those games, the sequels come out, the ones that are cheaper typically people buy those games and play them because not the entire player base doesn't migrate originally. So now is the best time to bang for your buck and play in that. A year from now, 2 years from now, when Battlefront 2 gets cheaper, then it's going to die out. But as long as Battlefront 2 is still at that $60 price point for right now, I can see the player base in Battlefront 1. Plus, you have the people that are like purists. They're like, Battlefront 1 is the best game ever. Or, Destiny 1 is the
who
best game
thinks
ever.
that?
There are people that are really thick. Like Destiny 1 still has a player base because people hated Destiny 2. Like it's just there's people out there that are like that. So
Really?
yeah.
I really like Destiny 2.
So that's my 10 cents on that. Connor?
Right now, PUBG
Whoa.
Hey, the Xbox One version comes out December 12th.
or Fortnite. Either one.
Fortnite.
You just stole mine. I was gonna say Minecraft PUBG. That's basically what Fortnite is.
Minecraft PUBG. It is. It's a great game. We also have our YouTube page, The Road to the Chicken Dinner, when we try to play and get first place in there. Hopefully the
You'll
series
never get
will-
one.
I got second
Not
place
by
the first
yourself,
time.
dude.
Second
You'll
place
never
in
get
solo.
those.
Second place in
gonna,
solo.
You're gonna
man.
get destroyed.
I want to win.
All right, good luck.
You all.
Good
So,
luck.
Eric, as these haters are dissing me, I'm gonna beat them all.
What was the game we were talking about before where you said it was $20 now? Oh, I'm losing my train of thought.
Wow, $20 games. There's a lot coming out soon.
Yeah, I think it was one of those.
It's out currently right now. Rocket League's $20.
No, we were talking about it in the podcast. Like,
I don't know, Rainbow Six?
Rainbow Six Siege is $20 now.
if that's that one, then absolutely
what?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Probably.
It's $20 right now.
Siege is $20 base.
Let's
The
go.
base,
Hold on,
the
give
base
me-
entry is $20.
Give me a little time to think. Let's see. So we talked about Overwatch. That wasn't it.
Yeah, let's have Eric actually do a game that's cheap. It's not $60.
Yeah, no.
What?
What? I'm losing my train of thought.
Revelation
here.
for us right now currently.
Oh, what
He's
is
actually
it?
trying.
He's thinking hard.
The first
games. It hurts.
The first time I've actually done this and I can't think of the name.
Ain't it hard?
Yeah, ain't it hard to think of a game that ain't full price for you?
This is actually frustrating.
Get her done.
Well, what
Let's
game-
just go with Rainbow Six Siege. That
Ra-
game's amazing. It has a lot of that free content.
I personally buy the operators because I just don't have time
You
to grind
also
it
buy
out.
pops, but you know that's.
Oh, I deal at Best Buy, Stars Battlefront 2 if you pre-order
You
it.
had to bring it up.
If you buy it,
I thought we were gonna do like a whole episode
you get
about
a free
it.
Darth Maul pop with the game.
What?
You get Darth Maul
you
pop with
serious?
Battlefront 2 at Black Friday.
I might have to get that.
Of course.
I might have to
I
get
may-
that.
I was gonna laugh
So
and
you're
say
gonna get
like,
you're gonna get Battlefront 2 on launch.
I already have it, dude.
are you gonna get
I'm
Darth Maul
playing it
pop?
right now.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you gonna
you
buy
do.
it off Amazon, a Darth Maul pop?
Who says I don't have the Darth Maul pop right now? Who says I wasn't the one that facilitated the idea for that?
Is he flexing?
Who says I wasn't the one that did it on my own and just put it in the ad and make it fire if they catch me for it? I'm just kidding. That's not me. That's not me at all. It's cool though. I appreciate the person that did it. I love you. Connect with me.
I was gonna say they should do that like with Mario, make a Mario pop and
Oh,
do it
I don't
on-
know, man.
There's rumors
Nintendo would-
there is rumors that Funko is doing a deal with Nintendo.
Oh,
Pokemon
okay, well
would
then.
be the first line for it.
Oh,
So Pikachu pops for days.
Oh, okay, Pikachu.
Pikachu pop.
But anyways, on that note, thanks again for tuning into our episode. Stay tuned to YouTube for all of our content coming up. November is going to be back to the normal schedule, but December we'll have our Christmas themed month where name is TBD for now. But as always, I'm Nick.
I'm Connor.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Eric. Super happy to be back after a little hiatus.
Have a good one.
Always.